Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. I know I haven't been posting a lot. I have been very busy and I will continue to be very busy for the next couple months, but do not worry, I will come back, and once I do come back, I will come back swinging and I will kill it, right? But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this video. So about 9 months ago, right, I posted a video how I went from $200 to $50,000 in 3.5 years and some change in the Navy, right? Fast forward 9 months today, right? I'm sitting at $90,000, right? And believe it or not, I haven't been doing anything different compared to what I shared with you in that 20-minute, very well detailed, by the way, video. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend you watch it, because the things that I'm sharing with you in that video is the practicality. Right? Hey, I saved $1,000 each month. I started a YouTube channel and started getting $200 to $300 extra cash. I was self-educating and learned how to invest, put my money, started getting 20 to 30% returns. Hey, I got rid of debt using the snowball method. I shared with you all these practical things that you can do, physically do, right? But today, I'm going to be sharing with you the mentality, which I haven't shared with you before, the mentality that I have when it comes to money, right? So everything that I'm going to be sharing with you is my opinion, the way I look at money, okay? So you may not agree with it, but I highly recommend just hear me out, right? Just hear me out, listen, take whatever you like, and just block out whatever you don't want to hear. And I believe it's going to give you some value and kind of some insight on how I got to where I am and how you can do better. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people ask me like, hey Yoon, can I do better than you? And the answer is yeah. Unfortunately for me, looking back within my 4.5 years of military career, I haven't been dealt the good straws or the good hands in the military. I've been dealt very poor hands, but I still managed to come on top, right? So without getting too sidetracked, we're gonna go straight into it. 5 things. Number 1, it's skill-based, right? When it comes to having money, a lot of money, in my opinion, it's very skill-based, right? Remember what I'm saying, it took me 3.5 and some change, about 3 months, so 3 years and 8 months, right, to get to $50,000, right? It took me 3 years and 8 months to get to $50,000. Fast forward 9 months, it took me only 9 months to almost double it from $50,000 to $90,000, right? I graduated high school 2012, when I was 19. I left for boot camp when I was 21. I turned 22 the next day. So within about 3 years, I started out my high school career after I graduated broke, and I left for boot camp with $200. So basically broke, right? But when I joined, started learning, started doing a bunch of different things, developed skills, social media, investing, developed skills that was able to get me to $90,000, right? So something changed, right? And what's changed is skill and mindset that I'm going to be sharing with you today. And secondly, which kind of goes piggyback with skill, is money, in my opinion, the way I'm looking at it, is purely a game, right? Money is a game, especially in the stock market, right? When I'm making money, I'm not just making money purely from thin air, right? I'm making money as at the same time somebody is losing money, right? The people who are losing money, that money is going to the people who are making money, right? Everything when it comes to finances, especially money, it's a game, right? It's an abundant resource, but it's also scarce at the same time. You have to understand, and that's something that I understand. And when it comes to money, I have right now been able to take my emotions out, and I always try to take my emotions out, right? There are times when it comes to investing, my portfolio will go down 2 to 3%, right? 2 to 3%, that's about $3,000 in a single day. It might have taken me a month to get to $3,000, but in a single day, just taken away, right? Have to take the emotions out. Money, it's just all numbers, right? All I'm focused on is developing my skill. Why? Because if I was to lose all my money today, $90,000, right? If I was to lose it all, I promise you it's not going to take me 4.5 years to get back to $90,000. Because remember what I said, it took me 3 years and 8 months, right, to get to $50,000, and it took me 9 months to get to $90,000. I was able to make $40,000 in 9 months, right? So if I was to start from scratch again, right, I promise you, realistically, I think I could probably do it in about 2.5 years, right? Because I have the skill. I have developed the skill over time, and I'm very confident in my skill, right? So, number 3 is be humble, right? I always try to remind myself, hey, I need to be humble, I need to be humble, right? And I choose humility, right? I choose to wear a bland shirt, right? This is actually a very special shirt. My girlfriend got it to me in Brazil, but I wear it a lot. I love it. It's not, what I'm trying to say, it's not like a Gucci shirt that, it's not a $300 shirt that people try to show off. I'm not wearing a $1,000 watch, which I do have a $1,000 watch, but I'm not showing off a $1,000 watch. I'm not, I don't really care about my appearance. As you can see, I just shaved my head off. I don't walk around with $1,000 shoes, right? I choose to be humble, right? I choose to work extremely hard, choose to work 14, 15 hours every single day, right? Instead of those people who post on Facebook, work hard, be humble, and they only work like 6 hours a day, and when it comes to humility, they'll go party and clubbing and spend all this money and say, I'm humble, I have all these thousands of dollars of clothes, I'm humble. That's exactly what you want to stay away from. And what you want to do is be humble. Hey, I don't deserve anything, right? I don't deserve this money that I have. I don't deserve to be in the military, but I'm grateful that I'm in the military. I don't deserve the pay that I'm getting from the military. I believe I'm getting paid more than enough from the military. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it to stay in this hotel, right? I'm very grateful that I can stay in this hotel. That's the mentality that I have, right? Choose to be humble. Number 4, I'm looking at my notes. Number 4 is I am absolutely crazy about money, but I'm not greedy about money. The biggest difference is morale and morality, right? Being greedy is being dishonest, right? Being crazy doesn't necessarily have to be dishonest, doesn't have to be scheming and all that kind of stuff. I'm very crazy to the point I have an Excel spreadsheet and I track down to the penny. If I can't find where this missing penny is, I'm scrubbing through my receipts that I collect and trying to find where I did my calculations wrong. And I always try to find out, hey, where can I save more money so I can invest that money? And I'm very crazy about my money, right? But I'm not dishonest. There are people that I work with in my ship, in the military, in the Navy, right? They order stuff on Amazon, and Amazon will say, hey, it'll take about 30 days to get to the ship. But in reality, it's going to take about 2 to 3 months because it doesn't get just delivered by an Amazon truck to the ship, because it has to get, helicoptered on, or there's a plane that gets loaded stuff on, and it's very limited on space. So it might take 2 to 3 months. But the greedy people that, unfortunately, some greedy sailors understand, okay, I'm going to order this on Amazon. I'm still going to get it, right, in about 2 months. But Amazon is saying, oh, I'm going to get it in 30 days. Okay, after 30 days, I'm going to issue a refund based on the reasoning of, I didn't get my part. I didn't get my stuff that I ordered. I want a full refund. They get their part later on, and they also get the money refunded to them, right? That's greed. There are people who are dishonest, and that's greed. What I'm doing, I'm just crazy. I'm just crazy about money, right? Because there's a big goal that I want to accomplish, have $10 million so I can live free with my family without ever having to worry about money, right? That's the level of craziness that I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to kill people and steal just so I can get to 10 million. That's greed, right? Dishonest and breaking the law and all that kind of stuff, right? So number 5, and this is a thing that I hope you pay attention on, is lay one brick. So when it comes to money, right, $1,000, some people refer it to as a brick, right? And that's kind of how I kind of look at it. I'm trying to build a house, a $10 million a fortress, right? And I'm going to lay it one brick at a time, $1,000 at a time that I'm getting paid in the military. I'm going to lay it as perfectly as I can with patience, one brick at a time, accurately as much as I can possibly make it, right? Be very patient. I'm trying to make sure I'm very patient, right? All my investments, not all of it, but most of it, about 50% of it, are for the investments of the future, 5 to 10 years, right? 2 years ago, 2017, I bought Disney at $100, right? I put $10,000 in. 2 years later, now it's at about 140, reaching $150, $50 a share. Right? I'll gain about 50% of my money back. But that's not it. I'm still trying to get to the $200, $250 level, and hopefully can reach that. I'm investing, and everything that I'm doing, all the bricks that I'm laying, all the money, and I'm not going to be I'm not going to be just solely on investment. I'm going to be also developing my YouTube channel. I always try to lay it one brick at a time, very, very accurately, very, very precisely, very well calculated, so I can, in the future, not have to rush it and go back and fix my work, because I watch a lot of game shows. People who tend to rush things tend to lose. People who take it slow and make sure their work is accurate and not fall under pressure and stay cool are the ones who tend to win. And I like to think I'm trying to be the one who's cool under pressure and trying to lay one brick at a time and win. So it's a skill, purely a game. Take your emotions out. Choose humility. Be crazy, not greedy. Be crazy, not greedy. And number 5, take it slow. Lay one brick at a time. So hope that helped. I know this was a very kind of a one-shot informal video. Hope you enjoyed it though. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great Navy day.